take a peek over here. I'm over at the Crime Online. This is Nancy's page. Nancy's great. This is Quinton's. This would be, it says killer uncle right here, okay? So this is going to be the brother of Quinton's mom, or obviously his uncle. He's in life in prison. Let's read it real fast. It's very short. Killer uncle. According to Savannah Morning News, Quinton's uncle, Nathaniel Quinton Batterton, was convicted in 2013 of voluntary manslaughter and robbery. He's sentenced to 20 years without parole as a part of a plea deal. The plea also reduced Batterson's murder charge to manslaughter. The victim was identified as Tiffany Moore. According to court documents, Moore tackled Batterton, who attempted to rob Batterton. Batterton then shot Moore multiple times. This is strange to me because it looks like they had him on a murder charge, and instead of him, this is just my opinion, instead of him taking it to trial or clogging up the court's time, they offered him a deal, so we got 20 years for it. But it's manslaughter. I have a very good friend. He's always in the chat. I was inside with him. He got manslaughter for a DUI accident. Manslaughter is, to my understanding, is when there is a loss of life, and it's not done intentionally, until, or I guess, unless they can bargain in situations like this. Because obviously this guy meant to kill that person. I don't know how the case was. I don't know nothing about it. But here's a peek at him. He's a young man. This is in 2013. 20 years. Okay, he's in game time in that. So it will come back. I want to play one more thing and then do some commentary. I want to play a little part of her podcast. I got it right around the time we need to listen to. So let's take a listen.
We tried, but we were with them all the time, so we didn't really need to put them in anything for them not to get out. But I think it may be fairly easy to get out of a pack and play, but isn't that why they're built that way? Karen Smith, John Dill, Dr. Angie, jump in, so the child can't get out?
Yeah, I don't believe they can. I think that's the idea, that they can't climb out of it themselves, especially at that age.
Also, Nancy, I remember a pack and play as having some pretty soft sides to it. There's nothing really for a child to get their grip to be able to climb out of something like that.
To latch onto it. Let me go back to Brett Buffington, guys, joining me from WSAV News Nation affiliate. So tell me, what was the scenario when 20-month-old Quinton apparently got out of pack and play? What time was he reported missing?
Okay, so the 911 call, according to the Chatham Police Department, came in at 9:42 in the morning. Interestingly, they did tell us that he was last seen at 6 a.m. when the boyfriend who lives in the house went to work. So there was a big gap, and the police came out, of course.
Hold on, Brett Buffington. You got me drinking from the fire hydrant. Too much, too fast.
Okay.
Okay, the 911 call was at 9:42 a.m., correct?
Right.
And Quinton, 20 months old, was seen at 6 a.m., correct?
Correct.
And the day of the week, was it a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday? Jack, can you look that up for me real quickly?
It was a Wednesday.
Wednesday morning. Okay, a work day. Now, so they see the baby at 6 a.m. Who sees the baby? Daniel Youngkin?
That's right. He was on his way to work.
So he was going to work. Where did he work?
I'm not really sure. We haven't been able to find out very much about him, and I'll tell you, we haven't seen him. He hasn't been that we've been able to see there in the neighborhood since this happened.
All right, he probably thinks everybody's going to blame him. So he's going to work at 6 a.m. I like that. An early riser. And he sees Quinton in the pack and play?
That's what we've learned from the family and the police department.
Why was he in the pack and play overnight?
I can't answer parenting questions.
Is that common? Karen, Angie, John?
No, pack and play, the idea of it is that you put it like in the room so you can be watching them.
All right, so two things, man. Look, I don't understand. Well, first off, Quinton's mother's brother, life in prison, 20 years. Okay, 20 years in prison, almost life. That makes, let's face it, she's on her way. That makes the grandma having 2 in prison with deep sentences. I don't know what will be the outcome or how many years she's looking at. Police have her as the main suspect, person of interest, this and that. That's got to be a big, deep mental effect on the grandma. I mean, come on. Only a mother could be in a position like that, because no matter if they had life or not, both of them, she would still love those kids and stand up and stick up for them to the death of her. But it's got to be a huge mental strain on her. It's got to make her start going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. Seriously, because that's got to take a lot on her. But at the same time, you would think that because one of her kids in, she has one out, and she doesn't want that one to go in by any means necessary. So it's a strange look here. Of course, she can't. Her daughter is a grown woman. She's going to do whatever she's going to do. She's going to do. There's nothing she can stop her. But it's just a point I wanted to throw out there. I feel like I'm attacking the family a lot on this one. It's not something that I normally do or put my opinion on the case. But look, man, it's jacked up, and it is what it is. Court documents show that he is in there for 20 years. They were at the bar taking shots, not grieving. She is the person of interest, okay? So it's not, I don't want to come off negative, but it is what it is. The grandma, man, she's not making this any better for herself either. Getting wasted, shots of Patron, it's just not normal, man. It's just not normal. But for her mental state, one could only imagine. Do know that her daughter's bipolar. Court documents. I wonder if the grandma is as well. And with that being said, if she is, I don't know. Leave it in the comments. If you're bipolar, does your parents have it? Because the example I put out a few videos ago with the experience I had with somebody bipolar, the parents did have it. So if that is the case, man, just imagine, someone bipolar dealing with this immense pressure. Pressure busts pipes. Okay, I want to say that about the grandma, but look, as far as the boyfriend, the last live that I did, Yunkin, I played his video. Matter of fact, the dude, I got a copyright for it. He has, and I can tell you this much: he has an official. His music is officially, under copyright and trademark, either a label or whatever it is. Because I played it and I got a copyright. It says, Yunkin, blah blah blah, right there in my YouTube studios. I can show that to you. But here's the thing I don't get, and I may tag Andra in this or something, or at least hashtag her. Or man, if you subscribe to Andra Bullhorn Betty, man, y'all have to bring this to her attention. And as if before I even say it, I don't know if she's done this or not or thought of this, but I'm sure she has, because I know how she is when she's out there. But man, the boyfriend, the dude was the audio that we just heard. The dude was basically the last one to see little Quinton. He then dipped. He left the state out of nowhere. He just dipped. Everyone keeps saying the mom, but look, remember the mom is dating this dude. All this happens and the guy just dips town, leaves. What I didn't play is the rest of that audio because I don't know Nancy Grace. I don't want to play too much of her stuff. But what the defense attorney that she had on the podcast then says is they don't know much about that guy, meaning the boyfriend. That tells you a lot too. He shut everything down. I know the grandma, back to the grandma, after the argument with the babysitter on TikTok, I played the video. You've had to, if you're paying any attention to this case, you've had to see the argument between the babysitter and the grandma. After that was posted, originally posted, she deleted her Facebook account completely because so many comments coming in. You know, I think a lot of them started to shut it down and get off the grid. It's just my thinking because, you know, a detective said that he doesn't know much about the boyfriend. You know, that's a red alert. So look, man, let's get Andra to maybe take a, well, if he's not there, what can she do, right? But look, Andra's smart. She could, you know, she'll put it together. She'll figure it out. But maybe the focus should be on the boyfriend. This is just my thinking now. Listening to the audio there, you know, that guy, and I said this from the beginning as well. That guy, look, man, just put yourself in a position right here. Just paint this little picture, okay? There is a toddler missing, okay? There's a landfill search. The person that they're looking at is this woman here. She's dating this guy. Something is going on there. There's a lot right there. There's a lot right there. Here's why. He dipped, okay? He got the hell out of Dodge when this thing went down. Now also, so that says a lot. Why did he leave? You know, why the detectives can't know anything? Why? Now, if you don't look at it like that, just the other day, they're getting caught. There's videos. It's all over the media. You guys have seen that as well. But they're at this bar taking shots of Patron. They ran up a $300 bill. If you even Google that story, it says they were very flirty. Like if she's got a man, then why is she at the bar with her mom flirting? So did he dip because did he dip out of guilt, or did he dip out of what the hell did you just do, or was there a argument and fight there, and there's stuff that we don't know? You know, it could be that one too. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna try to that audio that I played. I'm gonna leave it in the description. Nancy Grace, huge podcast, huge crime information. Link up with it if you're not linked up with it yet. It's White Boy Radio. I'm just kind of breaking it down, man. I think people need to look at the boyfriend. So let Dolly, maybe Dolly, if you subscribe to him, or Andra, put it in their ear, man. Put it in their ear. I think it'll be worth something, man. And I will share the page of all. I'm not gonna show you the podcast. I'll share the page that all this is on. I read you the whole story of what they had on the killer uncle. But hey, man, this thing is getting crazy. I told you, this one has to be hook, line, and sinker because there's so many freaking things going on, man. It's Shenanigan City, and we'll be on it like glue until we get some info, man. Justice for Quinton. I'm out of here, White Boy Radio. Until the next one. Remember, light that fire up under the people that are out there that are from the YouTube community. It could be worth something.